The nailer, a drywall fastener for supporting interior drywall corners. A green building product made from 100% recycled plastic. No more wood blocking or awkward metal drywall clips. The nailer.
Hi, my name is Andy Pizer, and I'm the inventor of the nailer, which I developed 14 years ago because I was tired of putting in all the blocking that we've put in for years. In fact, it was the worst thing, and I said there just simply has to be a better way. The nailer is made out of 100% recycled plastic, and according to a criteria meets all 5 points of what describes a green building product. The nailer is simply installed with a standard staple gun, whether it's manual, electric, or with a compressor. You can see that I've gone in here and I've already marked out this stud as to where the nailer goes. It goes 16 inches on center, and you can simply place it where it needs to go, and you put in 2 half-inch staples, just like that. We're a simple pouch, simple bag of nailers, and you're just putting it right up here, and you can move right along. Everybody knows what 16 on center is. 16 on center is about here, 32 is about here. The only one you really have to measure for is 48 and 5/8 down from the top if you're using 5/8 inch rock for a lid. This one has 2 marks on it specifically because we're dealing with a 9-foot ceiling. Here's your basic 2 seams, 1 foot apart, figuring for your 1 foot piece in between your 2 48 inches. If you're using 54-inch drywall, then you only need 1 in that particular area, and again, the nailers just simply go 16 on center. In this particular case, let's assume that this is an exterior wall. What you've eliminated here is a full 2x4 that would be used as a nailer for drywall on this plane right here coming out to this corner. But by using the nailer, you're able to use full friction fitting insulation, so it improves the efficiency and stops the airflow in a cut piece of fiberglass that, quite frankly, none of us can do just right. And so now we can put that in there. It increases the efficiency. Your electricians and your plumbers can come in and they don't have to cut out all of that wood you just spent all that time putting in. By simply taking 2 half-inch staples, placing the nailer where it needs to go, and just simply, and there it is. That's all there is to it. You don't have to get behind the wall, you don't have to get up on top of the wall, and it's all there in place, and you can hard fasten to it with a screw. You're able to see the nailer because it has a 1-inch down stem on it, that if I were to fasten it here, the drywaller can see exactly where the nailer is, so when the first sheet goes on, they can hard fasten to it with a drywall screw. On the underside of the nailer, we have a grid surface, and this keeps the screw from skating, so there's direct access and it pulls in just like conventional wood. Two seasoned carpenters can come in and back out with wood 2,000 square feet in approximately 2 days. The nailer, your standard person wearing your standard nail bag with your standard staple gun, can come out and back out that entire 2,000 square feet in under 3 hours. The savings in labor, the savings in material, and the finished product with greater efficiency is to the benefit of everybody. The nailer is a product that will save you money. What kind of money? 2,000 square feet? You can save over $1,200 on 2,000 square feet if you count it in all of the area. The product is clear. It saves you time, it saves you money, it saves natural resources. The nailer is a product that eliminates cracking due to truss uplift. The nailer, placed up on the top plate, will eliminate cracking. When your ceiling and your trusses decide to move, The drywall arches and will stay in place on the corner. It eliminates costly callbacks, and it eliminates, quite frankly, things that just don't work right the way we're doing them today. The nailer is different than the clip. The clip is sharp. It fastens to the drywall through a compression fitting before the drywall is installed. If the drywall needs trimming, you have to remove the clip, which commonly breaks the edge of the drywall. The nailer is installed before the drywall is even touched. Therefore, when the drywall is put in place, and if it needs trimming, it simply is dropped back down to the ground, trimmed like it has always been with conventional wood. The drywallers do what they have always done if wood blocking has been put in place. There is no change in function. There is no change in application. Everything works the way it always has. You can see here on my left, this wall cavity would normally have an extra block in here and a block here to create a nailer surface for drywall. By using the nailer, you're able to put in full friction fitting insulation so those issues are resolved. Electricians, plumbers, they can both come in here and put in all of their work without having to eliminate all of the blocking you just got done putting in. This is a win-win situation. Call our office today. Find out more about the nailer. Ask for your free samples. We'll send you the material that you need. And you're welcome to call us right now at 1-800-280-2304. The nailer. It's better than a stud.
The nailer is used nationally by small and large builders alike. In steel and wood framing, home or commercial. The nailer replaces expensive lumber, awkward metal clips, and creates substantial savings in material, labor, and subcontracting expenses. Call the Millennium Group at 1-800-280-2304 to order the nailer and begin your savings now. From 200-count boxes to whole pallet orders, the nailer will save you money, time, and help save our environment.